Hi, welcome back to OD YouTube channel. My name is Paulo and I'm here for an exciting video, and you know that when I bring this special edition knife is because it's like Christmas time and I'm quite excited with what is inside. So first of all, I want to give a big thank you to Kaweco because they sent me another pen in a way that I can show it to you now, just before it is released, so you can have an idea of how it looks and how the color is. So I'm really excited. Again, thank you to Kaweco. Thank you all that you have the patience to watch my videos, and I like doing these videos because maybe if you are watching this video, you know that I'm a big fan of Kaweco. I have lots of Kaweco sport pens and I find it interesting to show you the pens and to show you color comparisons. So today we have inside this box, if I can open it. Oh, look at this. It doesn't even look like me. I'm usually more clumsy. So inside this box, there is the new Kaweco collection Honey, which is a yellow color. Apparently, it is on Kaweco website, on many stores website, online stores, and you see that there is no consistency with the color. So how does it really look like? What I hope to be able to is to show you exactly how the pen looks, because I know many of the collectors mostly from the Kaweco collectors and users group on Facebook, some people like to choose their pens or choose to decide if they are going to buy or not another edition of a Kaweco pen, depending on how it compares with other colors or how the color looks like. It's not yet on stores. It will be only on it's already on stores for pre-order, but it can't be shipped before 1st of March. So if you are willing to buy this pen, or if you are still deciding, these may help you, and I hope it does, because I can show you lots of color comparisons. Maybe this video will be long, it's just unboxing, but you know how I am, and maybe it can be a little messy, but you know, I get very excited with Kaweco sport pens. So first of all, I have here the invoice. I will take these away because here you have this postcard saying that the package was packaged by Nicole. Here we have the history. Beneath I have the invoice. It has address. Doesn't really matter for this video, so I'll put these aside. Inside I will show you the pen. Do I need to cut this? Oh no, it's already opened. It ripped itself in the way, so I can show it. And we have two pens, and I'll need to rip it. I knew I would need to. So what we have here is these little Kaweco booklets with the instructions and the warranties and so on, the care instructions. We have the Kaweco sticker. We have another Kaweco big sticker, and wow, I love this postcard. This is the common postcard, which kind of caricature of the history of Kaweco. I like it. I like this a lot, but this postcard is so nice, so very nice. So we have two pens here, the Emerald Eve, which is this greenish one, and then we have the collection Honey, which is this one. I love the way this postcard looks. I love this. Kaweco novelties. Spring 2025. I love, this is so beautiful and it is shiny and I really like this postcard. But we are not here for the postcards, right? So let me take this box away and this paper, and we have these two. So I will start with this one. So this pen is this, which means this is the DIY Sport. A DIY sport is a do-it-yourself sport. It is usually only available on stores. Sorry, the exposure is a little crazy. I didn't lock it. Now I think it will be okay. Sorry about that. So this is available on stores. You only can get it if you go to a store that is making these pens and you then construct the pen yourself with the parts that are loose there on the store. It is an interesting concept and people can see how a pen is built. Unfortunately, I don't have any store near me that has them. I already missed the DIY Berry, which was the first pen of the series, but then I was able to have a fellow collector sending it to me and it is on its way. So I don't have that one to show, but I have this one, and this is the Kaweco DIY Sport in this interesting color. I think these colors are interesting. I'm not sure if the color will be displayed correctly. I can never know that. I just know that I can. It seems a little lighter. Let me just get up my, let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, I think now it's kind of a correct exposure. And I was not sure if this was the color that I was thinking of. It should come with a Kaweco Royal Blue cartridge, yes. The Kaweco nib, everything that you already know. I will not spend time with that, but let's see some color comparisons to see what this one is. I really think this is a kind of a unique color. I don't remember seeing any color that is similar to this one, and let's see what we can get. Sorry, this chair squeaks a lot. So it actually looks a little bit greener in person, but it's very hard to tell. So what do I have here? I have this Galen leather. I can put this one here. This is Kaweco collection Toyama Teal. You can see there's nothing in common with that pen, and now I have big organizers like these. Let me open them and see what I have here that may resemble that pen. And let me take them out of the way. So what can be useful to show you? It's really not easy because I don't think there is a color that matches that one. It's really unique, I must say. So I have here let me bring up this one, the Kaweco collection Dark Olive, and I guess that's it. There's nothing more here that can be similar. Let me go for the other one. I have many of these. Here are it's upside down, but it's the AL Sports, and no, nothing will be similar. Let me take this out of the way. by now I can show you the Toyama Teal, the do-it-yourself Emerald Eve, and the Dark Olive. They are not similar at all. Another pen case, and here we have many other pens, but no one is similar. Let me just try to show it this way. So we have some blue pens here, you can see, and we have the new pen. The color is not comparable, and even with these, this has nothing to do with any of those colors. As I expected, I want to compare it with the green and with the very old and rare burnt green, or burnt sport green, which is also called taxi green, soap green, sorry. And so let me check it. I have here the regular green. This is a regular green, the dark olive, the Toyama Teal. Again, this color has nothing to do with any of those. And if you want to see a brighter color, you have here the exclusive edition for cult pens, which is very bright, nothing to do with it. And so let's go for the one that I think it's more similar. And another case. Okay, let me sit down again. And the one that I would say that I expected to be the most similar pen, it's really not that similar. And it is this, the Kaweco Burnt Sport Green or Soap Green pen. It is a very old version of the Kaweco Sport, and maybe it is the most similar, but it is not the same thing. So the do-it-yourself sport, the burnt green, the green from cult pens. This green has some blue in it, but not as much as Toyama Teal, and it's not even the green, the Kaweco Sport, classic sport green. So this color is really unique, and it's not comparable to any other Kaweco Sport color that I have. So I cannot compare it with anyone, any other. So this is interesting. I find this very exciting to have a color there that there isn't any other that's similar. I have also this one, but I think this one is the same color as the Burnt Sport. Yes, it is. So that's it. That's what I can find. But this do-it-yourself sport will be a pen that, although I never have it here in Portugal because Portuguese stores are not that exciting, I have to confess, but these do-it-yourself sports, they will be more available. They will be available, and greens and so on are quite common colors. But when we talk about yellow or honey or whatever this is more exciting, and to me it's very exciting to see a yellow pen. So let's see how it is inside. It has the gold color there. It has the honey, I don't know how this is called, the hexagons made of wax where the bees store honey. And let's open this and see the color of the pen. And it is an interesting color, and I like it because it is unique for my collection, I should say. So I would say this yellow, it is a classic sport. It has gold nib. I would say that this Kaweco collection honey is really a mustard color. It can be honey also, of course, but it is an interesting color because, again, I don't think this is the same as any other that I have. Now, trying to show you a yellow pen is awful. It's very, very difficult because yellow never comes out. Yellows and oranges are the hardest colors to show on camera, in my experience. And so I will do my best. And I have a few pens to compare these with. I will get up off my chair to be able to show them. So let me take a few out of my case. 4 pens out of the pen case. Interesting, very, 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 very interesting. Let's start with this. This is the Kaweco Bunt Sport in yellow. So this is another of that series. There was a Bunt red, yellow and blue. I have the 4 of them. They are interesting, bright colors, a little bit on the cold side. And you can see this color is much, much warmer. And also these older ones get a little shorter when posted, which is kind of interesting. But you can see this is a much colder and lighter tone. I also brought here the Kaweco Art Sport Amessitrine, which is one of my favorite Kaweco Sport pens. And some of the shades are not that different from the honey. You can see some of them. I would say they are kind of comparable. This is awful to show you. I love the color, but it's awful to show. Just to take this out of our idea, I thought that this color could go on that coffee themed Kaweco pens, and I have here the Kaweco Art Sport Milk and Coffee, and no, this pen has nothing to do with this kind of shading. I thought it could have, but it doesn't. So it's not this one. I asked on the Kaweco Sport, on the Kaweco Collectors and Users group on Facebook, with which pens they wanted me to compare it. So some people said the Bunt Sport. This one I don't think anyone said. Some people talked about this pen from Fontoplumo, a special edition, which is called the Sunset and the Sunrise. Which one is this? It has gold color nib, so it is the Sunset, I think. Let me put here, this yellow is like that. So this yellow is warmer than that. And it seems to be all out of focus. So this yellow is warmer, but this one is warmer and a little bit more kind of a caramel color. By the way, the Kaweco Sport Caramel or Mocha is, no, sorry, this is the Fontoplumo, sorry. The Fontoplumo chocolate. The Mocha is this. The Mocha or Caramel is this, so nothing to do with this color. I thought it could have something to do, but it doesn't. Again, I want to compare these with, some people talk to me about the peach, I forgot, peach pearl or pearl, I don't remember how this pen is called, this Kaweco collection, the peach version, and nothing to do with that. This one is translucent, that one is opaque, so it's not the same color. This is a kind of a rose, a warm rose tone, very pale, not the same color as that one. Also, people suggest me to compare it with the pen from the Dutch pen show, which is an AL Sport in yellow, and it's not a match because it will never be a match of a plastic pen with a metal pen, but it's not that strange of a comparison. It goes on the same family, but this yellow of the Dutch pen show is really different. It's a little bit different, but then the reflection of the light over the pen makes it different, even more different. And what can I show you more? I have more Kaweco pens. I have 3 of them here. No, not 3. I don't need 3 of them. 2 are enough, because one of them is just like the other one I showed you. Let me put them here. Let me check another case. Sorry, just to be sure that I check everything on these metal pens case. I don't have any that is comparable, and in this one nothing comparable, but I can bring the sweet banana, and that's it. There's no other pen that is comparable. So let's go. This is the Frosted Sport Sweet Banana, which is a transparent, translucent color like this peach pearl. I think that is how it is called. So different materials and different colors. And I have here 2 others that could be comparable. This is the special edition for Asia, the Tokyo bike, which is yellow, but it is a different shade. So this is the Fonto Plumo, the Sunrise and Sunset. One is gold trim, another chrome trim, but that's the only difference between them. They have the same color, and you can see that this is a different shade of color, and maybe this is the closest to the honey. And when I look at them like this, maybe, yes, I can understand why this one is called honey. And this is the exclusive edition for Spain and Portugal, the Orangina, from a few years ago. And Orangina is not the same color. This is yellow, not orange. I would say it is a mustard yellow. This Tokyo bike gets really close because it has a different shade than this pen from Fonto Plumo. It's interesting to see them all like that. I confess that I like to see it. This one is really unique. And finally, I wanted to show another pen that I thought it could be possible to be the same, and I was kind of excited with that. It is the very old Kaweco tracking. It wasn't even, this is from the beginning of the new life of Kaweco in the 1990s. It wasn't even called Kaweco Sport, although it is a Kaweco Sport model. It was called tracking. It had different features. It had a Schmidt nib, not a Bock nib that came after, and it had a black section, not the same color as the barrel. And this color, let me put it here, is much darker than this yellow. So I hope now in comparison you can see that I called it yellow than this honey. The honey is really different from every other color, and the most similar is really the Tokyo bike. Let me try to show it like this. I hope you can see they are very similar, but this one is darker. Is darker and maybe a little bit richer. So the new Kaweco collection honey, it is an interesting color, not that unique because it's similar to the, when it's up here, it's very close to the light that's there. Oops, the light is here. It's very close to the light, so it looks much lighter, but the color, I would say it is quite correctly represented here. You can see the Tokyo bike is very similar to the Kaweco collection honey, but it is a little bit lighter. So if you have all the yellow Kaweco sport pens, you can see the honey is a different kind of color. Just for fun, I also thought, okay, this is a mustard, so let me bring here to the table a mustard colored pen, which is this Pilot Cupless, and again this is much more similar to the Kaweco tracking. And I also brought here the Lamy Safari Candy Mango, or it's not candy, it's the mango color. And again, this color is different. It's much more, it's brighter, more saturated. This is lighter, this is, darker, less saturated, but with a warm tone. So this is really an interesting color. Of course, this will be for kind of Kaweco crazy people that search for these small variations. For most people, they are just yellow pens. Okay, so I hope this video was useful. I hope you can have your ideas about this pen. And is this pen for you? For me, it is for sure, because I like yellow pens, I like Kaweco sport pens, and this is quite a good replacement if you missed the Tokyo bike and it's no longer available. About this one, I would say this one is really unique, and I can't find here in my collection another pen similar to this color. I really like it. So, but if I had to choose, I would choose the yellow. But I think in their design they go very well together, and I love them as a pair. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was useful. I know this is always messy because I have many pens to show. I hope this will help you to decide if this pen is for you or not. Again, thank you so much for watching for such a long video. Thank you, Kaweco, again for sending me these pens before for allowing me to show them and to help other collectors to decide if they want this pen for their collections. And that's it. I love Kaweco. I love people who collect them, and it's always fun to make these very unprofessional long videos. So I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.